stage is set at Bentley Soccer Field in Waltham, Massachusetts. The 2025 Men's Soccer NE10 Championship between Franklin Pierce and Bentley. Just the second meeting these two teams are facing off in the championship game. Good afternoon, everyone. Rich Rosa alongside former St. A's women's soccer head coach Tony Wallace. It's a beautiful day for soccer, and we have two great teams on display.
Should be a fantastic game. It's going to be really interesting to see how their two styles are going to match up with each other. Bentley's very, very strong down the middle. Franklin Pierce loves to attack. We'll see what that happens with that.
Bentley is led by head coach Gary Crompton, his 18th season. This year, he won his second NE10 Coach of the Year award, his second in 3 years. And for Franklin Pierce, they're led by head coach Travis Brent in his third season. He's looking for his second NE10 championship in 3 years. Look at both teams, Tony. Franklin Pierce and Bentley, they got a lot of NE10 awards this year.
Oh, do they ever. And Bentley, I mean, right down the middle. They got Player of the Year, Defender of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, and then Franklin Pierce has the Rookie of the Year, and just some really quality players. And I think that everybody's hoping at this point in the season you're playing your best soccer, and we'll see if that's the case today. I think it's going to be an exciting match.
The NE10 Rookie of the Year, Shapan Fikir from Franklin Pierce, the freshman defender from the Czech Republic. 4 goals, 5 assists. He has started every match this season. Let's talk about how these teams got here. Bentley getting the 1 seed, their first regular season title since 1995. They get a first round bye. They play against Adelphi at home in the NE10 semifinals. They survive and win 4-2 in PKs. Franklin Pierce, they get a home game at home. They win. Then they play St. Michael's at home. Well, they play St. Michael's at home, and then they go to Southern New Hampshire, and it's a tough matchup against Southern New Hampshire. 4 meetings in the last 5 years. Franklin Pierce winning again, this time in Manchester, New Hampshire.
You hate to say it, but they definitely seem to have Southern New Hampshire's number when it comes to the playoffs. No question about that.
Both teams on the pitch right now. Franklin Pierce looking for their 4th NE10 championship in this decade. They got the clean sheet against St. Michael's just a week ago in the quarterfinals, and then knocking off 3-2 Southern New Hampshire, ranked 6th in the country. Let's take a look at the starting goalkeepers for this afternoon. Cam Hall from Bentley, grad student from Kensington, New Hampshire, one of the captains. NE10 Goalkeeper of the Year. He has only given up 11 goals, fewest in the NE10, and he has 7 clean sheets on the year. The transfer from UNH, he came to Bentley last year. An interesting stat, Tony, he did not step onto the pitch at UNH, but when he came to Waltham, everything changed, and he's been the main guy ever since. We are underway. The NE10 championship between Franklin Pierce and Bentley. The Falcons looking for their first title since 1994. Interesting to see, Tony, how Franklin Pierce sets up. They have 3 on the back line, but they have listed that they can have 5 defenders based on the starting 11. And here's a chance for the Ravens at the center circle. It's Velasquez, sends into the attacking zone. It's Rijos with a shot, and Cam Hall makes an early save.
I think you'll see Franklin Pierce going forward a lot today. That's their style. They love to attack. They love to get corners. I think they've had more corners than anybody else in the conference this year.
The defenders for Bentley, Wynn Hammond, Luke Mullenhauer, Matthew Page, and Mike Govin. The midfielders, Mike Heichel, Zach Spitznagel, Lucas Strahos, and the forwards, Logan Valoria, Antonio Santos, and Damon Pollard. Mullenhauer trying to clear it to midfield, headed away by Page. Goes to Govin, and he finds Santos. Heavy pressure by Franklin Pierce. It's Fikir, the NE10 Rookie of the Year. And the Ravens reset with Velasquez. Velasquez in the attacking zone. Heavy pressure, and it's taken away by Spitznagel. And this match, Tony, it's going to be defensive all afternoon. And Spitznagel clears it to midfield.
Looks like both teams are just trying to find their way a bit. I mean, the pitch is in fantastic condition, and this is a big field. I'm not sure of the exact dimensions, but I'm guessing it's 120 by 80, pretty close. And that creates a lot of space to play. Question is, are they going to use that space?
Guillermo Avendano leads the NE10 with the most postseason goals with 3. He had 2 in the semifinals against Southern New Hampshire. Hammond gets a foot on it, out of bounds, and it's a Falcon throw-in. Wynn Hammond got the game winner in PKs to send the Falcons to the championship game. These two teams faced off for the first time this season on September 10th. At the time, Franklin Pierce was ranked 18th in the country, and Bentley won 2-0. It was the first upset of 2025. Then they met in Rindge, New Hampshire, where the teams went to a 1-1 draw. But in that match, Tony, and when you look at the stats from that match, Franklin Pierce outshot 24-10. Here's a chance for Rios, and a great block by Hammond. Kept alive by the Ravens, sent into the box. Feeker the header. It's caught by Hall.
Some really good defending right there. That was a crucial block. It was less than 6 yards out. Really nice job.
And you see 3 Ravens right near the box. Their press has what has hurt teams this year.
Yep, they punish you if you make any mistakes in your own defending third. And they're making some runs out of the midfield as well. I've seen 3 different players that have gotten forward out of the midfield to combine with their 2 forwards, and that can be a problem for Bentley.
Already 2 shots on goal for Franklin Pierce, none for Bentley. Falcons trying to settle it down the center circle. Heichel finds Valoria. Valoria sets things up over to Santos. Falcons this season only 1 loss. It came at home on September 13th against Holy Family. The only team this year undefeated in NE10 play. 7 wins, no losses, and 2 draws. One of those draws came against Franklin Pierce on October 18th. The other one came 2 weeks ago at home against Adelphi.
And that last run forward by Bentley you saw there, right outside back, number 27, getting forward. So it looks like they're going to be trying to use those flanks to attack.
And we're seeing similar defensive presence by Bentley, already pressing the box near Franklin Pierce goalkeeper David Skorodumov in his senior season from Ashland, Massachusetts. Avendano, and a great sliding tackle by Page. Avendano keeps it alive, and it's cleared away by the Falcons.
Good tackle by Page. He had to time that just right because it was in the box. If he's a little bit late, that could have been a problem, but he timed it perfectly.
Guillermo Avendano, who just had that chance, 12 goals on the season, the most in the NE10. One of the favorites to win NE10 Player of the Year, and it went to the senior captain, Mike Heichel of Bentley. And we mentioned before we got on the air, Tony, Bentley, they have great players on all sides of the ball. NE10 goalkeeper of the year, Cam Hall. NE10 defensive player of the year, Luke Mullenhauer. And just mentioned Mike Heichel, the NE10 player of the year at the forward position.
They're super strong right up the middle. So I'm guessing based on that, you're going to see Pierce trying to get on the flanks.
Osendorf couldn't get to it. Lorea Calvo finds Tucker. The Ravens reset in their zone. Franklin Pierce, what a decade it has been. This is their 4th NE10 championship in the last 5 years. They won 3 straight, 2021, 2022, and 2023. And in every championship game for Franklin Pierce, it has been 4 different opponents.
Wow. And they've just been a really marked consistency. Done a great job with the program.
But this is the first match that they're on the road. So a different challenge for Franklin Pierce. Head coach Travis Brent said that the conditions are a little different. Here's a chance, and the Ravens score. Borja Velasquez starts the scoring for the Ravens in the NE10 championship. It's 1-0, less than 10 minutes in.
He did a great job of playing off the shoulder of that last defender. Timed it perfectly well. I think Bentley was looking for an offside, but the linesman was right in the right spot, and he timed it really, really well. Great finish.
The ref kept his flag down. The Bentley bench wanted an offside call. But the Ravens on the road get the first goal.
Franklin Pierce goal scored by number 18, Borja.
And Borja Velasquez, his first postseason goal.
Again, it was that run from midfield where he got up on that on the last defender and was able to time that run just perfectly. Great ball in, shielded it well. Great finish.
Rios trying to settle it in a battle with Mullenhauer. Ball pops free. Heichel at midfield, and the Falcons can reset. Page finds Valoria. Santos has a lot of room in front of him. And the Ravens, they have almost everybody back defending. Santos finds Pollard. Over to Govin. Govin looking for a cross. Valoria into the box. It's deflected away by Lorea Calvo. And it's Ravens ball. We have a Raven player shaken up. That's James Mitchell, the junior defender from New Zealand.
Yeah, he just got it a little bit late on the tackle there. Got a foot in on top of him. Those hurt. They don't feel good. Really good organization by Franklin Pierce in the box, though. They were goal side, ball side, did a really good job of defending on that cross.
And as a head coach, you've been in a lot of big games at St. A's. In these championship matches, you talk about unsung heroes, and Borja Velasquez getting his first goal of the year, and it comes in the NE10 championship.
Yep, it was a great finish, but I mean, both these teams are so deep. They've got great players all over the pitch, so it's not surprising to have somebody who's stepping up a little bit. Plus, you know you're looking out for their best players, so you're going to keep a really close eye on them, so somebody else needs to step up, and he did a great job there.
Head coach Travis Brent said that this team has not forgotten about the loss on September 10th against the Falcons. And the flag was up. The Ravens wanted a call. A lot of people in attendance.
A great crowd. It was funny because just before it started, the game was kind of empty, and boy did it fill up. Now Santos needs to keep his cool there. He got a little bit, sensed a little bit of frustration. He grabbed some shirt and then committed the foul as the ball went out of bounds. So he's on a yellow. He's going to have to watch himself there.
First yellow card of the match. Going against Bentley. And right now, if you're Bentley, you have to slow this match down. Haven't gone a clean shot on net. Franklin Pierce capitalized starting at the midfield. And now you have a yellow card. And we're not even 10 minutes in. So give a lot of credit to Franklin Pierce. And going back to a previous point, this Ravens team has not forgotten about what happened on September 10th when they came here and lost 2-0. It's always been talked about throughout the week, and head coach Travis Brent said they know that they can win, and we haven't played our best soccer yet.
Some bulletin board material for sure.
It's worked back to Jesse Osendorp, who did not play in that September 10th match against Bentley. He's been in and out of the lineup. Avendano sends it on the far side. Velasquez working on Hammond, sends the ball into the box. Rios couldn't settle it. Mullenhauer heads it away. Feeker slipped, and Valoria has it for the Falcons. Drahos had the only goal for the Falcons in the NE10 semifinals. And Drahos' goal, Tony, was Bentley's first postseason goal in this decade. Here's Pollard. Slips. And And it's taken away by Franklin Pierce.
Bentley really likes attacking that right side. They're getting forward, doing a pretty good job. They've just got to get some better services in the box.
DJ Tucker had an assist in the NE10 quarterfinals. A little over 10 minutes have gone by in the NE10 championship. Franklin Pierce has the lead thanks to Borja Velasquez. And the Ravens work it back to David Scoraduma, the senior goalkeeper from Ashland, Massachusetts. Did not play last year. He was named the starter, the star of the year by head coach Travis Brent. He came in the 2023 NE10 championship in PKs, and the Ravens won 6-5 in Ringe, New Hampshire against Southern New Hampshire. That was the only time he stepped foot throughout the year.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Biggest stage and made a save in PKs.
And that's all you need in PKs. You can get your keeper to make one. That's what you're looking for.
It's been a long road for Skor Dumov. And now he's a starter in his senior year, looking for his second NE10 championship. Valoria trying to get something going offensively for the Falcons. Spitznagel over to Heichel. Heichel and Drahos tie for the most goals on a team with 7. Valoria working on Mitchell. Finds Govin, settles it, sends a ball into the box, over the head of Pollard. And Tucker clears it to midfield, headed by Mullenhauer, and Velasquez gets it back.
Well, Velasquez is all over the pitch. He's up front on the right, now he's here back on the left. He's everywhere.
Avendano working on Luke Mullenhauer, the NE10 Defensive Player of the Year. Avendano into the box, headed away by Wynn Hammond. It goes back to Franklin Pierce, Lorenzo, and they reset with Feeker.
Bentley had a nice spell of possession there. They need to keep that up and create those opportunities.
Martin sends it back to the center circle. And now they go to Feeker at the Bentley bench.
Pierce came out in a 4-4-2, but they're really playing with 3 up top. And a couple, number 18 getting up top, and other runs out of the midfield. They're definitely in a very attack-oriented formation.
And number 18, Borja Velasquez, got the first goal for Franklin Pierce.
Yep.
But the Falcons have been down at times this year in matches, and they have found ways to come back. So a lot of time left.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no panic in their game.
Nope, absolutely not. I think they're very confident in their abilities and in the way they play, and they showed it this year. I mean, going through the NE10 undefeated is no easy task.
Franklin Pierce this season, 7-2 on the road. One of those losses came at the start of the year, just their second match on September 10th against the Falcons.
Number 1 in my heart. Yeah, David.
And with both these teams, it's about familiarity, Tony. Third meeting this year.
They knew each other well. Absolutely.
Skor Dumov boots it to midfield, headed forward by Feeker. It's held up by Avendano, sends it forward to Feeker. Feeker working on Mullenhauer. Feeker settles, waiting for reinforcements, and a great defensive play by Mullenhauer.
Did a great job of being patient right there. Really nice job. Feeker's got some really good ball skills, and he didn't bite on any of those little dribbles.
Mullenhauer injured earlier in the season, has a brace on his right knee. But head coach Gary Crompton says that he is healthy. Offside call on the Falcons.
Yeah, Pierce's back line did a nice job of stepping up right there, and then when he came back from an offside position to get the ball, the flag went right up.
Head coach Travis Brent said, "It's about awareness and familiarity. We know how Bentley plays." Rios finds Velasquez just out of his reach, taken away by Govin.
Really nice late run from the midfield right there by Velasquez. Very, very nice.
Govin finds Pollard on the far side of the pitch. And any time a Falcon touches the ball, you see 2 Raven defenders ready to greet you.
Yeah, they're pressing really well. They're organized, very organized around the ball, keeping in good shape, and they're making it hard on Bentley, which you wouldn't expect anything less. So set piece here, this should be interesting to see how they do this. Bentley's really, really good on set pieces. I know the Frank Pierce coach said they have to commit to defending these. So we'll see how they do.
He said that we don't want to have to deal with set pieces. And Valoria's cross is over the net, and it's a goal kick.
Good idea, just didn't quite execute it.
Scorer Dumov launches it to midfield, headed by Hammond. Spitznagel sells it down, and the Falcons can reset. Govin finds Santos. He stays onside. Santos sends a ball into the box, looking for Spitznagel. And Santos goes airborne. And it's a goal kick.
There was nothing in that one. He's fighting for the ball and just kind of got caught up underneath the defender. Glad he got up, he's okay.
When speaking with both these coaches, they credited their assistants. It's a full unit.
Absolutely, and those assistants are so important. I know in my 12 years of coaching, my assistants did so much of the work, and you don't succeed alone. You got to have a great team around you on the field and on the bench.
Hall, way out of his net, sends it past midfield. Lorea Cavo heads it forward. Falcons still looking for their first shot on goal. Spending a lot of time in the defensive zone. Ravens have 3 shots on goal, and 1 has found the back of the net, thanks to Borja Velasquez. His first goal of the year comes in the NE10 championship. If you're just joining us here on Flow College, Rich Rosa and Tony Wallace.
No better time to get your first goal of the year, huh? The biggest game of the year.
A throw in for Franklin Pierce on the far side of the pitch.
Bentley needs to connect a few more passes. They're getting a little, I wouldn't say discombobulated, but I think he's going to be off, yeah.
Hall way out of his net, but the flag is up for offside. And then Avendano runs into Cam Hall.
Little gamesmanship there. I didn't see a whole lot in that. He bumped into the keeper, but there was no malice there. It's just more of maybe a little bit of a message. I don't know.
So a free kick for Bentley. And Hammond sends it back to Cam Hall. Hall sends it past the center circle. And the Ravens jump on it again. Spitznagel takes away from Velasquez.
Spitznagel's doing some really good work in the midfield. He's winning some balls. He's coming back. He's doing what he needs to do on the defensive side of the ball. Now they just need to get some possession going forward.
Head coach Gary Crompton said that Spitznagel has been one of the anchors this season at the midfield. Lorea Cavo trying to clear for Franklin Pierce, and it's blocked off Govin, out of bounds for another goal kick.
Yeah, well played by the Franklin Pierce defense right there. Very calm in the back. Just took that opportunity to clear it up the field. And only 2 things are going to happen. It's going to hit the defender and go out for a goal kick, or it's going to get cleared up the field. So very well played.
For the Falcons, they have 3 captains, Cam Hall, Mike Heichel, and Luke Mullenhauer. For Franklin Pierce, they don't have captains. Head coach Travis Brent said ever since he joined in 2023, he likes to have something called a leadership group. He has people that are the leaders of the team. and they lead by example. The three non-negotiables of the team: accountability, respect, and effort.
There you go.
Santos sends over to Valoria. Valoria makes Mitchell slip. Valoria, and it's knocked away off the foot. Lorea Cavo, the first corner for Bentley.
Took advantage of that little miscue by the Pierce defender. I've seen a few players slip in here today, and I mean, it feels not wet, but there's definitely some traction issues going on with a few of the players, and that creates the corner kick for Bentley.
The first golden opportunity for Bentley to tie the match and get their first shot on goal. Valoria, a low kick into the box. Tucker kicks it away, goes back to Valoria, over to Heichel. Heichel
Good ball.
Goes back to Valoria. He gets knocked down from behind, and it's a goal kick, and the fans aren't happy.
Now, good little combination play, just didn't quite come off. I didn't see much of a foul there. Got to get that corner kick over that first defender. You hit it short like that, you either got to have somebody coming to the near post to attack that ball, or you got to get it past that first defender. Neither one happened in that case, so no opportunity created.
Goes off the body of Spitznagel at the center circle. Pollard sends it back to Cam Hall, and Rios creating some pressure. Lorea Cavo works it back to his defense. It's Osendorp, sophomore defender from the Netherlands. 2024 NE10 All-Rookie team. Missed some time this season due to injury. And the Ravens showing no signs of slowing down.
They're constantly looking to play off that last defender. They're trying to get that through ball. Not a super direct style of play, but they're really looking to get in behind Bentley's back line.
Something that has always worked for Franklin Pierce over the years is they wait for the best matchup. They try to get one defender vulnerable, and then they attack. Attack first mentality.
Yep, and that's when that first goal is exactly what it was. You had 1v1, and he just did such a great job of getting him on the shoulder of that last defender. Now he got some space.
Govin has a lot of room in front of him. Govin finds Valoria, keeps it in play. Valoria, high ball into the box, and it's headed away by Martin. Kept alive for the moment. Tucker clears it, goes back to Page. Page over to Pollard, back to Page. Page shoots, it's over the net.
That was really, really well worked. Great little bit of combination play, got a great shot off top of the box, just got a little bit underneath it.
And some applause from the crowd. The first A-quality chance for Bentley.
Absolutely, that was a really, really good opportunity. That should give them a little confidence.
Got the Falcon mascot in attendance. I saw the Raven mascot as well. A lot of Franklin Pierce students traveled for this match. Here's Strahos in the box, puts on the brakes, finds Santos. Santos shoots, it's blocked by Martin. Santos gets it back. Trying to go back to Heichel, and it's cleared by Mitchell. Mullenhauer being harassed at midfield by Rios, gets it away. Spitznagel looking for space, finds Pollard. Pollard, heavy pressure by Tucker, and he blocks it. And the Ravens get it to midfield, Velasquez.
Been a lot better in the last 5 minutes from Bentley. A lot better, creating some good opportunities, moving the ball quickly. And I think the biggest thing is they're starting to find each other to combine. And that's how they're going to get behind that Pierce back line.
And they had that great chance.
Oh, yeah.
From Page.
I bet he'd like that one back.
David Skorodumov stands at 6'1".
David Rumble. David.
Lorea Cavo
David
sends it back to Skorodumov.
David.
Goals against average, .96. Second best average in the NE10 behind Cam Hall of Bentley, who has a goals against average of .68.
Wow. Neither's too shabby. Some really good numbers right there.
Two of the best offenses in the NE10, two of the best goalkeepers. Final 20 minutes of the first half of the NE10 championship. And a throw in for Bentley on the far side of the pitch.
Got out of trouble very nicely there.
Valoria looking for space. Finds Heichel. Page over to Pollard. Pollard looking for a cross. Working on Martin. And it's blocked by Martin. Out of bounds. Corner kick for Bentley, their second.
Much better from Bentley there. Again, they're combining. I think that's the biggest thing is they're starting to play with each other and not trying to do a lot of 1v1 activity. And those combinations are creating opportunities for them.
Valoria, the corner kick for the Falcons, sends it into the box, and it's off the side of the net.
For just a moment, I thought that might have snuck in on the near post.
Franklin Pierce substitution, number 8, Christian Osana Nunes.
And we have our first sub of the match. Christian Ozuna comes in for Franklin Pierce. Grad student from Spain. Manuel Lorenzo, freshman defender from Buenos Aires, Argentina, takes a seat. Skorodumov sends it long. Head forward by Spitznagel. And you mentioned, Tony, the Falcons done a better job over the last 10 minutes with ball possession.
Absolutely, and more importantly, just possession is they're able to create some opportunities because of the combination play that they're executing on. So that's been a good thing. Great ball. Nice ball on the
Santos
flank.
settles it. Looking for space, and it's taken away by Mitchell. Whenever you think you have a step, there's always a Raven defender coming in to help.
And it feels a little bit stretched right now. Missed touch there. Now, unlucky for Bentley.
A missed touch by Shaban Feeker, and then Spitznagel sent it out of bounds. It's a Franklin Pierce throw-in at their bench.
Get 22 off the field.
Lorenzo finds Avendano, and a great sliding tackle by Hammond. Out of bounds, and it's Bentley ball.
Well, that was crucial right there. Hammond timed that very, very well. Good, clean tackle.
Franklin Pierce, with their NE10 semifinals win over Southern New Hampshire, that was their 33rd postseason win in NE10 program history.
Pretty big number.
Most in NE10 men's soccer. Pollard makes a move in the box, shoots, and it's blocked by Osadorp. Another chance goes wide.
Some good work there. Created a good opportunity. Some really nice attacking dribbling through the midfield. Just a little bit wide on the shot. I mean, the shot they hit earlier when it went over the net was a great opportunity for them. That one was actually a lot closer than it looked. I think it was only about a foot off the post.
For Franklin Pierce, this is their 9th trip to the NE10 championship in program history. They've won the NE10 championship 6 times, 2006, 2010, 2011, 2021, 2022, and 2023. 4th appearance in this decade. And they beat Bentley in Ringe, New Hampshire, 1-0 in 2010, 15 years ago.
It was actually a really good foul by Pierce right there. Bentley won that ball back, and they were moving forward right away, and he just a bit of a professional foul, but not enough to get a card. So smart on his part.
15 minutes remaining in the first half of the NE10 championship. If you're just joining us here on Flow College, Ravens have a 1-0 lead thanks to Borja Velasquez. Scored his first goal of the year, and it comes in the championship game. Over the last 10 minutes, the Falcons have gotten some good looks.
Number 16,
Danny Almeida and Nick Armour come in for Franklin Pierce, replacing DJ Tucker and Guillermo Avendano. And with Avendano taking a seat, Tony, that eliminates Franklin Pierce's best attacker.
Yep, but I think they're deep. I think they've got a lot of faith in their bench and the ability to create opportunities. So we'll see what these guys can do. Maybe it's an opportunity for Bentley to get forward a bit more. But you can't discount the quality and the talent of any of these kids.
Will McManus comes in for Bentley, replacing Lucas Drahos. The Falcons looking for their first NE10 championship in 31 years. They won 3 straight NE10 championships in the 90s, 1992, 1993, and 1994.
Good defending right there.
Mullenhauer sends it out of bounds. Franklin Pierce throwing in the attacking zone.
Mullenhauer showed some good speed there. He closed that ground really well, because if he didn't, Pierce was in behind.
Feeker finds Rios, chips it forward into the box, and Almeida gets knocked down from behind. His header is off target, no foul called.
No, nothing there. Good defending. He was definitely looking for the foul, as he should. I get it. Referee did a nice job of just letting him play.
Danny Almeida, the junior forward from Portugal. He's a far side attacker.
The problem with Bentley right now is as that ball came up out of the back, you got one player up top and 4 Ravens around him. Really difficult to create opportunities when your number's down like that.
Rios working on Heichel. Almeida couldn't find anyone, and Hammond clears to midfield. Franklin Pierce so quick on the ball. Quick passes.
Move it very well.
Lorea Calvo with some space. It goes off the body of Heichel. And Lorea Calvo sends it back into the attacking zone. Almeida heads it forward, and it goes to Mullenhauer. Govin over to Santos. Santos sends it to the center circle. It goes right to Martin of Franklin Pierce, taken away by Valoria. Pollard over to Valoria. Valoria working on Martin, gets knocked down from behind. No foul called, play continues, and it's cleared by Franklin Pierce to the center circle. Here's Almeida trying to split the Bentley defense. Arroyo looking for a cross. Great defensive play by Matthew Page. Had the earlier chance for Bentley.
That was a great defending. Very, very well done. Great use of the body. But you notice when Bentley gets the ball forward, it's 1 versus 4. When Franklin Pierce gets the ball forward, it's 3-on-3 or 3-on-4. Big difference there, and a lot better opportunity to create some things.
Govin gets it away from Mitchell. And Almeida, that's Rios, excuse me, taken away from Heichel. And a foul is called on the Bentley senior captain.
Thought he might get a little bit of color on that one, but no. I think Bentley's going to move the ball a little bit quicker through the midfield. They get caught in possession, and when they do, boy, Pierce pounces on you going forward. They're going to punish you for mistakes.
Head coach Travis Brent said, even though his team is offense first, he said, we can't downplay defense, and the Ravens done a stellar job defensively in the first half.
Been very solid, very organized. And I think Bentley's dropped back a bit so that they don't have the depth, the height that they need to start to create those opportunities moving forward. They'll have to address that at halftime.
What's going to hurt Bentley is they have to keep chasing the ball around. Martin sends the ball into the attacking zone. Araujo can't get away from Mullenhauer.
Keep giving the ball away too easily here. That's a great ball outside. Now see if they can do something with it getting forward.
There are maroon jerseys everywhere. Pollard sells it down, looking for his options. Finds a wide open Govin. Govin sends a ball into the box. Pollard a chance, punched away by scorer Dumov. And cleared by Osendorp.
It was a great ball in and a great one-time outside of the foot attempt on a finish. Really well done. Keeper was in a great spot.
Araujo sends it on the far side of the pitch. Amor can't find anyone. Falcons get it back. Just like that, the Ravens can set something up offensively.
They've always seemed to have numbers around the ball every single time.
And something that I've noticed in the first half, the Ravens, they are so good on connecting with the long ball.
Yep, and they varied their attack. They have some opportunities when they see they can play direct, and they do. Otherwise, they're looking to build. So they're doing a nice job of recognizing those opportunities.
Heichel looking for Govin in the box. It's headed away by Lorea Calvo. Feker gets it over to Rijos, taken away by Mullenhauer, playing way off his line, and can't connect with Santos. I wonder if the adjustment will be made at halftime, Tony, to have Luke Mullenhauer play away from his defensive position and have him go more towards the midfield.
Yeah, you may see that, because obviously they're going to down 1-0. They're going to have to push, so they're going to have to make some adjustments. And he's big, strong, athletic, technical kid. He just showed it right there. I think you might see them going to a 3-back with him pushing in possession.
Well, one guy that's coming in right now for the Falcons, it's Owen McKinnon, the sophomore defender from Kingston, Massachusetts. He's listed as a defender, but over the last few matches, head coach Gary Crompton decided to put him at the midfield, and he's been really good, and there have been results. Need to have that anchor, and McKinnon's been that off the bench.
Hopefully he can be the guy that can start some offense for him.
Here's his first touch. McKinnon just out of the reach of Higgins, who also came in for Bentley. Scorer Dumov clears it off the head of McKinnon, out of bounds. Franklin Pierce throw-in. McKinnon did not play last year as a freshman. He's looking for his first goal as a Falcon.
Well, no better time to do it than right now.
Crowd getting loud. Almeida gets knocked down from behind.
He did a good job of drawing that foul, because that first touch got away from him, but he just left the leg out and got the call. Smart play on his part.
6 minutes remaining in the first half between Franklin Pierce and Bentley. And a free kick for the Ravens.
See what they do with this. As they're gonna way too far out to put it on goal. They've got to see if they can create an opportunity either wide or to loft one in the box and create some chaos, and see what they do.
João Araujo, the free kick into the box, wide open. Martin heads it to the other side, and it's taken away by the Falcons.
To be honest, I think Bentley got a little bit lucky right there, because nobody picked up that player. He was wide open.
Martin, I thought he was going to head it.
Yeah.
He had the angle.
he was putting it back across the box, hoping he's going to get somebody in the far post to get on the end of it. Didn't quite happen, but you can't. You leave people unmarked in the box like that for Franklin Pierce, they're going to punish you.
Franklin Pierce, 38 goals coming into this match, second most in the NE10. Pollard. Now McKinnon. McKinnon has some space. Launches from deep. It's over the net.
Why not? No, he took it. It was a good take.
McKinnon is a player that can strike from distance.
Yeah, he hit that one. He hit that one well, just a little bit over the bar, but he hit it well. It's going to have to be something special to beat that keeper from distance, though. He's good. You're not going to beat him from distance unless it's a really special ball.
Rumble chips it forward. Martin, and it's blocked by McManus.
Apparently Rumble's a fan favorite. Great name as well. Gotta love that.
He's from Atlanta, Georgia. Got some family in town for today's NE10 championship match. Hammond keeps it alive. Martin heads it away. Spitznagel settles it for the Falcons.
Unlucky for them right there. Good hustle to win the ball back.
Bentley has tightened their defense.
Definitely have.
McKinnon walks into the offensive zone, finds Santos. Santos being chased by Araujo. Spitznagel, Higgins, and it's taken away by Rios. Araujo sends it forward. Mullenhauer, first one on it, and gets it back to Cam Hall. Final 3 minutes of the first half.
And when McKinnon had the ball, he had nobody to serve it to. There was nobody in the box but a bunch of maroon jerseys.
Govin finds Santos. Santos sends the ball into the box, just out of the reach of Rumble. He's racing after it, keeps it in play. Falcons move it around. Page into the box, over the head of Santos.
Bentley's going to have to get some more numbers forward if they want to create some opportunities. Right now, it's just they just don't have the numbers to create problems for Pierce. And they're so organized defensively, without the numbers, you're just not going to create those opportunities.
Franklin Pierce has the height advantage on the back line. Santos is only 5'8". Skordumov just drills it out of bounds. Bentley throwing at midfield. Govin a long throw. Goes off the body of McManus. Osendorp sends it high in the air. Over the head of Almeida. Now heads it. Falcons want a handball. And they get one.
Yes, they do. Nice quick restart. I like that. What a boost it would be to get something here in the last minute.
Santos has some space. Shoots! He scores!
And there it is.
Antonio Santos from deep. His first goal of the postseason. We are tied at 1 with 1:21 remaining in the first half.
What a great first touch. He set that up for himself so well, and he got a little bit of a wonderful kiss off the underside of the crossbar. Great shot. Goalkeeper had no chance. Look at this. I think that is exactly what Bentley needed. And it's been coming for the last 10 or 15 minutes. They've been much, much better.
Bentley goal by number 10, Antonio Santos.
Antonio Santos, the junior midfielder from Puerto Rico. NE10 All-Rookie team in 2023.
Yeah, he was one of the top high schoolers in Puerto Rico, if I remember correctly. And that was a fantastic finish.
That's all right.
off the bottom of the crossbar and in.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it was nothing the goalkeeper could have done about that. He's 6'1", but it wouldn't have mattered. He was 6'5". Was still going in.
Rojo working on McKinnon, sends the ball into the box. Hammond clears it. And the Bentley fans, some energy now.
Absolutely. And some energy for Bentley in general. I mean, they've worked hard, and to get that opportunity to tie the game up now gives them hope. And it's going to be anybody's match here in the second half.
We saw McKinnon have an earlier chance, along with Page from distance, and Santos cashed in.
Yep.
10.
Final
9,
10 seconds.
8, 7, 6,
Govan can't clear.
5, 4, 3,
Clark
2, 1.
just settles it, and that does it for the first half between Franklin Pierce and Bentley. It's 1-1.
Good half. I mean, they're. I'm wondering how Pierce is going to react to that. They played a really solid game, and Bentley hasn't had that many opportunities, but boy, they cashed in on that one, and it could have been more timely.
Borja Velasquez started the scoring for Franklin Pierce in the NE10 championship less than 10 minutes into the match. And then with 1:21 remaining, Antonio Santos ties it at 1, scoring his first goal of the postseason. We'll step aside here on Flow College. Rich Rosa and Tony Wallace. You don't want to miss the second half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Sounds great. Going to be a good one.
The beauty of business is its ability to solve human problems and to bring those solutions to scale. And it's that scale that really does make the world a better place. Bentley University is uniquely positioned to prepare students for a 21st century marketplace. The intersection of business and the arts and science is where magic can occur. That's what we do. That's what we bring to the table. And that's the difference at Bentley.
Good business. 2 words that don't always go together, except at one place where they've lived in harmony for over a century, Bentley University. Here, we believe good business is making a profit and having a purpose. It's using artificial intelligence with human intelligence. It's being a force in the classroom and a force in the world. And it's building generational wealth and making an impact for generations to come. Bentley University. It's just good business.
Early on, I knew I wanted to pursue a business degree, and Bentley was a natural choice outside of a few other schools in the area, but getting accepted to Bentley and then being able to have the opportunity to be a student athlete as well was just something I could not pass up. The academics were very good, the weight of the degree. Everybody says very good things about Bentley after you graduate. But then the social experiences on top of that, I've made so many lifelong friends at Bentley that I talk to every day that are still very close in my life, several of whom are going to be groomsmen for myself and my wedding. So I honestly couldn't trade that experience for the world, and think that the social environment, the academic strength of Bentley itself, along with everything that the Waltham and Greater Boston area has to offer, is just unparalleled.
The 2 reasons why I picked Bentley, I kind of have 2 different silos for it. One is like the background and the pedigree of Bentley, right? And that's really going to be determined by like the class sizes, the graduation rate for the student athletes. The location played a big part of that too. How nice the campus looked. It looks like a New England campus, which is important to me. Also the ability to kind of play basketball for a well-respected program. And then the second silo of reason why I picked Bentley over other places was really just the relationship that Coach Lawson fostered that with myself and my family during the recruiting process.
I had my first child, my 4th child, and I was asked to come coach at Bentley, and I said, I can't, I have a baby. And he said, bring him. And he never left. So it was family. All my children came through there with me, came to practice with me, and everybody embraced all that we were. And then all of these swimmers who have come through have been, I don't know, I guess a huge, major part of my life. And I think Bentley made that happen as a warm, welcoming environment. And I'm just lucky and appreciate that I got a chance to be part of it.
I was looking for a university that was going to allow me to be a student athlete, and so allow me to follow my passion for running through my college years, as well as prepare me for the future. Bentley checked all those boxes. So Bentley is a top business school, state-of-the-art campus, great professors, faculty, athletic staff, the students. You walk onto that campus and you feel like home, and that's what I was looking for.
Bentley is meant to me, it's been about the relationships that I've built here over the past 25 years, 4 of a student, 21 years as a staff member, the people that I've become close with, my classmates, the players, the staff members on campus, the professors here on campus. Everyone's been amazing and has made a tremendous impact on my life.
Now, Bentley was a decision of fate for me. I had an opportunity to go to 2 different schools and I was transferring in, and I never looked back after I made the decision to come to Bentley. I had something left in my tank to prove to myself, and I was able to play 2 sports here at Bentley. I met Coach DeFelice and Coach Yatton. Think back about those opportunities to play for 2 legendary coaches, and then the enrichment of my life through the relationships that I've been able to make at Bentley are still with me today, 30 to 35 years later. There's going to be people around me in the table tonight that are part of my wedding party, part of my businesses, and have really made my life enriched. And the athletic experience, the student athletic experience, and the things that are offered here at Bentley are second to none. So why wouldn't you go to Bentley?
One thing I try to embrace is the process.
You have to embrace where you are.
Embracing each other.
The competitive nature of this conference.
I think you need to embrace the pressure.
Pressure is a privilege. Billie Jean King, tennis player.
You have to embrace the fact that you have to make the time work.
I think you have to embrace the uphill battle of it.
The hard work and the grit, you have to have that, but like the memories that you build as a student athlete.
If you embrace the hard, then the good is just going to come your way.
It's easy to work hard at something when it's fun to you.
You've got to embrace all of it.
We want to embrace change.
Don't let change scare you off.
It's really about embracing who you become.
The relationships we get to build and how those can transform us.
You don't grow as a person if you don't step outside of your comfort zone.
You need to embrace the opportunities to be more than.
You have to embrace that you are like a whole human.
You'll have an opportunity to get it all done.
You have to really embrace being a student athlete.
You have to embrace all that comes with college athletics.
I do think there is something about coming to school in the Northeast that is just unlike attending a university in any other part of the country. I grew up in California, and I would think of, brick buildings, granite steps.
Love Worcester. It's my favorite. I have been quoted as saying it's the best city in America, and I stand by that. I love this city. It really is. It's the second largest city in New England.
I'm a big believer in Boston. I love Boston. It's a thriving, it's a unique, thriving community.
We're located in an amazing city that's fun and vibrant. You can have everything you want in terms of food and you name it, right on Moody Street. And our campus is located, 10 miles from Boston.
We're 30 minutes from Hartford, 90 minutes from Boston. You can get to New York City in 2.5 hours.
35 minutes without traffic to, the biggest cities in the world.
Who doesn't want to be near New York City?
New Haven is amazing. Like the sites, everything is all in one place. Like downtown New Haven, I love going down there. The food, obviously, although it's not better than New York pizza, I think the pizza is amazing.
The Big E, people come for the Big E. We have Six Flags.
Being recruited other places, I stepped on this campus, I knew it was home. The setting is beautiful. I mean, you got the lake, you got the mountains.
I love nature, so having the mountain here and looking at it every day,
don't get tired of it.
It's the quintessential New England community, with the oldest building being built in probably 2010. So, every building is brand new.
Unreal facilities here at Southern New Hampshire it's a privilege, and it makes you want to come here every day and train.
It's amazing academics. It's top-notch competition. It's located in one of the coolest places in the country, and you're surrounded by great people. This is a destination school for that's how we describe it.
And this will be my 14th season, which I can't wrap my head around because I love it here.
We just completed the first year of the Bentley women's golf team. It was a really cool experience being able to be on the team the first year. I mean, we made history here at Bentley. That's something that doesn't happen very often. Being a student athlete here at Bentley is not that easy. There were times when our team would be traveling, then I'd have to bring my backpack with me and be doing homework in the hotel room until midnight when I'd have a 9 a.m. tea time the next day. But I think it comes down to two things. One, being able to have a strict schedule, and two, having time management skills. There's a time for golf. I think there's a time for school. And then I think amongst those two things, there's also a time to have a social life. The Bentley Athletics Department is a great group of people. A lot of them actually went to Bentley, so they were in our shoes. They understand the demand of being a student athlete. They're really good about balancing academics and athletics, so it wasn't like I had to put all of my time and all of my effort into golf. I could focus on school as well. But, I'm trying to be a better player on the course, and I'm also trying to be a better student in the classroom.
Welcome back to Bentley Soccer Field in Waltham, Massachusetts. You're watching the NE10 Championship on Flow College. Rich Rosa joined by Tony Wallace. The Northeast 10 is proud to partner this year with the United States Marine Corps. Marines represent the face of our nation because, just like student athletes in our conference, they come from all parts of it, contributing different backgrounds and walks of life into the fight that defends America's way of life. Driven by the innate desire to answer our nation's call, an unwavering commitment to emerge victorious, and a collective purpose that defines our unbreakable bond, Marines win the battles in front of them. To learn more about the Marine Corps or becoming a Marine, visit marines.com. That is marines.com. Second half underway between Bentley and Franklin Pierce in the NE10 Championship. Game tied at 1.
Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments that both sides make here coming out in the second half.
Early chance for Franklin Pierce, and the shot is off target. In the first half, 3 shots on goal for Franklin Pierce, 2 for Bentley. It has been a defensive battle.
And it's going to be interesting to see if Bentley can build on the momentum that they got with that late goal, and how's Pierce going to react to the adversity.
Rios sends the ball into the box. Avendano chasing after it. He gets to it. Works it back to Feker. Feker working on Santos. Feker trying to cross. Can't get by Santos and works it back. That was a great defensive display by Antonio Santos.
Yeah, he kept him there. He kept him from getting that cross in. And I think he had a yard of space. He might have been able to get that ball in. And if he did, you only had 2 Bentley defenders in the blocks and 3 Raven attackers. So they've got to watch those numbers.
It's always tough in the attacking zone when you have a Franklin Pierce duo of Guillermo Avendano and Guillermo Rios, NE10 all-conference first-team players that just create havoc for defenses.
Absolutely. They're both creative players, both very technical, really good on the ball, and they've got some great creative ideas, so it makes it difficult for sure.
Also, João Araujo, Chipon Feker, and Yulin Martin also got NE10 all-conference first-team honors this year. For Bentley, Mike Heichel, Logan Valoria, Cam Hall, and Luke Mullenhauer. Bentley and Franklin Pierce really dominated the awards this year.
Yeah, and there's a reason they're here. They've got a lot of really good players. Coaches have done a great job in organizing the team, developing their systems of play, and the kids are following it well. The guys are doing a great job.
Coming into this postseason, the Falcons did not have a single goal in the postseason in this decade. They got one from Lucas Drahos on Wednesday against Adelphi in the NE10 semifinals. And today, Antonio Santos got the equalizer for Bentley in the championship. Santos has it, but the flag is up for offside.
Couldn't keep it in. I like that switch, though. They've got to do more of that. They got to move the ball from side to side, get Pierce's defenders moving a bit, create some spaces they can play in between. And the first half they did that late in the half, and it definitely paid dividends for them.
Falcons in the NE10 championship for the 8th time in program history, their first since 2017, where they lost 2-1 in overtime to Merrimack. A great ball, and just out of the reach of Page. Tucker has it for Franklin Pierce, and he boots it to midfield.
If he started that run a little bit earlier, might have been able to get in behind, but a little bit late on starting the run. Great idea, though.
I want to hear this interesting stat?
Please.
Falcons, this is the 8th appearance in the championship. First time they're hosting.
Wow. First time.
First time they're hosting.
Okay. That was a little just miscommunication there. He thought there was going to be a run coming to onto the right side, and it just didn't happen. He put the ball over there, and Pollard went the other way.
Different start to the second half. Bentley getting a lot of touches, Franklin Pierce having to defend more. In the first 15 minutes of this match, Tony, it was all Franklin Pierce.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that goal is going to give Bentley some a little bit of belief and a little bit of energy. And Pierce is going to have to make sure that they ride that out and don't give up anything early.
Head coach Travis Brent said this team has been knocked down numerous times, and they have found ways to get back up.
Mark of a good team, because you're always going to face adversity. The question is, how do you deal with it?
Leading up to this match, he talked about with his team the September 10th match here at Bentley Soccer Field. He said, "We didn't play our best, and the team knew it after they lost 2-0. But ever since then, it is about building off that loss, and they have found a way to get to the NE10 championship for the 4th time in 5 years."
And you can see why. They're both teams are really evenly matched. It's going to be, and this is why I love this game, it's going to be a moment of brilliance that's going to make the difference in this game. And probably a moment of individual brilliance. Somebody's going to slip, somebody's going to make a great play, a great combination.
Heichel gets the ball forward away from Mitchell. Govan has it on the far side of the pitch, sends the ball high into the box. Pollard heads it. Draho slipped in front of scorer Dumov, and the ball is cleared away. Mullenhauer gets it back to Hall. Hall boots it past the center circle. Mitchell heads it forward. Velasquez got the first goal of the match. It came less than 10 minutes in, and he's done well defensively.
Absolutely. I'd like to see Hall do a little bit better job of finding feet out of the back. Ball's being played into him. He's putting it up in the middle for a 50-50 ball, and I think they got to give him some better options out of the back so we can find some feet.
Rios finds Velasquez. Velasquez settles it, looking for a cross, sends it into the box. Hall, out of his net, falls on it and covers.
Great anticipation by Hall right there. He read that very, very well.
Just rolls it out to a wide open Pollard. Pollard lost the ball. Heichel is there to retrieve it. Falcons can reset.
You got to move the ball quickly. Pierce is not giving you any time on the ball. If you play with it too much, you're going to lose it.
Martin can't connect with Avendano.
That was good team defending right there. A really nice job.
For the most part of this match, the Falcons did a good job containing Avendano.
Yes, because he's dangerous.
Santos trying to settle it in the box, puts on the brakes. Valoria shoots. It's over the net.
A little bit more placement over power there, and he might have had one into the back corner. He just tried to drive it, but that was a nice build-up. Really well done.
The Falcons have numerous strikers, but it's so hard to find that open area of the net when you have a tall goalkeeper, David Skorodumov.
Yep. Well, the goal that Bentley scored, I mean, it was underneath the crossbar. It literally kissed the crossbar and went in. He had no chance of getting that. But it's going to have to be something special to beat him. And that one was.
Pollard finds Govan. Santos double teamed, gets it away to Spitznagel. Spitznagel in the box, looking for space, drops off to Valoria, and he lost the ball. Couldn't handle it cleanly.
Yeah, good opportunity there. I like the fact that they're trying to combine there at the top of the box, and they had numbers there before, which a lot of time in the first half they didn't have those numbers. That was a really nice attempt at the combination play. Doesn't always come off, and Pierce defended it well.
And how Pierce defends, they always leave one Bentley defender wide open. You see Matthew Page on the near side of the pitch. He was wide open calling for the ball.
Yeah, and I think that's where Bentley's got to take advantage of that. If they can move that ball side to side and get Pierce's defenders moving and create some space to play in behind, that's where they're going to have some success.
A free kick for Franklin Pierce at midfield. Joaquin Larrea Calvo will take it. He's part of the 2023 NE10 championship team, and the Ravens won their second straight Division II national championship. Ball sent into the box, and it's skimmed off on Avendano. Avendano nearly takes it away, but Mullenhauer clears it to midfield. Could have been disaster for the Falcons.
Yeah, they dodged the bullet right there. That was a really loose pass.
A long ball sent into the attacking zone. Mitchell heads it away from Valoria, and Heichel gets knocked down by Mitchell. Play continues. Martin on his back kicks the ball out of bounds. A throw in for Bentley.
The fans were looking for something there, but I really didn't see a lot there. The referee's doing a good job of letting them play.
Every player on both teams standing at their bench, along with both coaches. And you know, Tony, when it gets down to the final minutes, it's going to feel like an eternity for both these teams if this game is still tied.
Absolutely.
And the yellow card given to Bentley.
Yeah,
and it's Logan Valoria.
Yeah, persistent infringement, because that wasn't much of a yellow card, but it was cumulative. That was the third or fourth time. He pointed here, here, and here, and oh, and here you go, a little bit of color for you.
Second yellow card for Bentley. Antonio Santos got a card in the first half. Yulin Martin, the free kick for Franklin Pierce. Lorenzo sends into the attacking zone. Avendano couldn't get to it. Mullenhauer trying to clear. It goes back to Tucker. Over to Avendano. Heads it over to Velasquez and taken away by Page. Page, great speed. Past midfield and a great sliding tackle by Mitchell. He was racing Page the entire way and caught up to him.
Did a great job of coming back to win the ball. I love that in players. But if you lose it, you come back and win it. He did a great job there.
A throw in for Bentley at midfield. 11 minutes have gone by in the second half. Match tied at 1 between Bentley and Franklin Pierce. Falcons looking for their first NE10 championship since 1994. Here's DJ Tucker. Spitznagel gets knocked down. Tucker into the box. It goes right to Spitznagel. Heichel sends the ball to midfield. Martin intercepts. Ravens can reset with Feker, the NE10 Rookie of the Year. Ball sent into the box. Hammond gets bumped, keeps the ball in play, taken away by Tucker. Feker has it, looking for space, finds Velasquez, working on Heichel. Velasquez shoots, it's caught by Hall.
Bentley needs to get a little bit more composure in their final third when they're defending back there. They've given the ball away several times, and boy, Pierce is just going to pounce on those opportunities. You can only do that so long before it comes back to bite you.
On that chance for Franklin Pierce, they caught the Bentley defense off balance a little bit. Velasquez had some room to shoot.
Absolutely, they're trying to clear some balls out of the box, and they're getting, I think, a little bit too anxious. They need to be a little bit more calm, a little bit more composed. Realize they've got a little bit more time than they do.
Another foul on Bentley. Speaking of yellow cards, 47 for the Falcons this year, most in the NE10.
Really? 47 yellow cards. That's just a lot of cards in a season.
Another free kick for the Ravens.
Let's go, 18. And this has been causing Bentley some problems, these free kicks from way out, because they're dropping it right around the top of the box and hoping for creating some chaos. And Bentley's dealt with it okay, but they've also had some clearances that have got him in trouble. So we'll see how that continues.
Head coach Travis Brent said, "We don't want to have to be defending free kicks, but we'll be happy if we get some."
Yeah.
Bentley, majority of their goals this season have been on set pieces, free kicks or corners. Ball sent near the box, headed in. Hall out of his net and makes a sliding stop. Chip on Feker was there.
Good anticipation by Hall right there. He read that very, very well.
Speaking of Feker, the freshman defender from the Czech Republic, has a lot of speed out there.
He's quick, and he's athletic, and he's also very, very good on the ball. He's fun to watch. Doesn't play like a freshman, I can tell you that.
Velasquez finds Avendano. Avendano trying to shoot, and a sliding stop by Govin.
What a tackle. What a tackle. It doesn't get any cleaner than that, and or well timed.
First corner kick of the match for Franklin Pierce.
Now, they'll take that corner all day long versus an open shot there because he was in.
What do we think of Franklin? What do we think of Franklin?
Ball sent into the box. Osendorp heads it. He scores. Jesse Osendorp, his first career postseason goal, comes to the NE10 championship. Ravens regain the lead.
Wow, honestly, when that ball came across, I thought the Bentley defender had an angle on it, and that Pierce player just got up. He got up high and just lopped it in the back of the net. Nothing the keeper could have done about that. That's a great finish.
Ravens on their first corner kick of the match. They capitalize, and they take a 2-1 lead with 31 minutes remaining in the match.
A lot of celebration going on. Let's see how Bentley's now going to react. My guess is they're going to come back hard.
Osendorp, a player that has dealt with injuries this season, missed some time earlier, did not play in that September 10th matchup at Bentley Soccer Field between these two teams. He's healthy, and he scores. Scores a goal.
Yeah, it was an awkward angle. I mean, the fact that he got his head on it, I didn't see that as really a great chance, but boy, he made the most of it.
Let's see how the Falcons respond. Still a lot of time left in this match. But you have to give a lot of credit to Franklin Pierce in terms of defending. Bentley had possession for the first 5-6 minutes of the second half. And when Franklin Pierce got an opportunity, they capitalized and scored to regain the lead.
Good defending right there.
Valoria gets by Martin. Valoria on the rush, being harassed by Tucker. Valoria puts on the brakes, sends it into the box. Santos looking for a cross, works it back to Valoria. Valoria in the box, looking for Drahos. It's headed away. And we have a Franklin Pierce player down.
Yeah, he got banged in the head a little bit right there. Hope he's okay. That was a great opportunity for Bentley. They really created a good chance. They need to do more of that if they want to get back in this game.
Ref signaling the athletic trainer. Joaquin Lorea Calvo was down for the Ravens. He gets up on his own power. Actually, that Lorea Calvo is up.
I'm not sure who's down. I couldn't see the number.
Appears to be Manuel Lorenzo, number 6 for Franklin Pierce. But when we have a moment, Jesse Osendorp gives Franklin Pierce back the lead, and he got up on that header.
Oof. That was, like I said, when the ball came across, I thought the Bentley defender had an angle on it. He just got up and didn't have to do much. He just redirected it with a little bit of a loft right back in the back corner, and the poor keeper had no chance.
And we just saw Bentley gather their entire team around at the center circle.
I think they've had a great year, so they believe. They believe they can come back. They believe they can score.
29.5 minutes remaining in the NE10 championship. Ravens lead 2-1 if you're just joining us here on Flow College. Jesse Osendorp gives Franklin Pierce the lead again. Jonty Clark comes in for the Ravens.
I think Feker was the one that was down because he's now on the sideline and he's just waiting to come back in. It looks like he's fine.
Owen McKinnon comes in for Bentley, replacing Damon Pollard.
Pollard's been good. He's done a good job. I mean, McKinnon did a really good job when he came in. I think he made a difference in the end of that second half for Bentley. He was creating some good opportunities for him.
Pollard missed some time at the end of the season due to injury. But one of the things that both coaches talked about this week was how healthy their teams are.
At this stage of the season, that's a blessing, boy, because that's hard. It's a long, hard season.
Dangerous play by Hammond. Hall just lofts it over the Franklin Pierce bench.
That could have been a problem. Keeper got out to it well, but it was a bit of a dangerous ball.
Franklin Pierce substitution, number 16, Danny Almeida.
You'll see Pierce start to try to slow things down here as we wind down the clock. I mean, we still got 28 to play, so all kinds of time. But you'll see them start a little bit of gamesmanship, I'll bet you.
Guillermo Rios takes a seat for Franklin Pierce along with Jonty Clark. Tucker into the box, a low kick. Getting a foot on it, Mullenhauer. Govin trying to guide it forward to himself. A quick throw in. Out of bounds off Lorea Calvo. McKinnon has a lot of room. He launches. And it's just over the net.
Ooh, he did not miss by much.
And it looked like, for a moment, it was going to touch the crossbar.
Yep, it did. That was a great left peg. He really struck that well. The first one he hit earlier in the game, he put over by probably 5 or 10 feet. That one did not miss by much.
Falcons not afraid to shoot from deep on Franklin Pierce goalkeeper David Skora-Dumov. He only has 1 save in this match and 3 for Cam Hall as the clock stops.
Not sure what the referee's discussing with him. It may be a little bit of time wasting potentially.
But if you're Bentley, how do you gain back momentum?
Possession. I think you got to keep the ball. You got to keep it moving. You got to gain some confidence, and you got to create some opportunities.
Valoria harassed by Tucker. McKinnon comes in to help. Tucker goes down, and a foul is called on the Falcons, and the fans aren't happy.
No, the Pierce fans are happy. Bentley fans are not.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
Still a lot of time left for Bentley to tie the match. Martin launches it near the box. Great one touch by Almeida.
Really good idea.
Osendorp, a crazy header. Drahos is down. Page. And it's blocked away, out of bounds. Drahos still holding his head.
Yeah, he took a bit of a knock there. It was a fair play, but it definitely got a bit of a knock from behind.
Parker Higgins now in the match for the Falcons. Valoria heads it forward. And Lorenzo sends it high in the air. Avendano looking for space, sends it into the box. No one there for Franklin Pierce.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a hopeful ball. He was hoping somebody was making that run on the right side, and it just didn't happen.
Christian Ozuna back in for the Ravens, replacing James Mitchell. Ozuna, the grad student from Alicante, Spain.
Well, Pierce is forcing them to play that long ball by sending 2 players up to mark on both their defenders. Pierce is doing a really good job of winning a lot of balls in the air. Obviously the goal, but they're winning a lot of balls in the midfield.
Velasquez drops it back for Feeker. Feeker, low kick near the box. McKinnon clears it. Lorea Calvo settles it, launches it into the box. McKinnon heads away. Avendano has it on the far side of the pitch. Feeker trying to go back to Avendano, and Govan has it. Franklin Pierce gets it right back. Martin. Almeida over to Tucker. Ozuna into the box, off the head of Mollenhauer.
That was a timely header by Mollenhauer. If he didn't get to that ball, that Pierce attack was right behind him.
And Franklin Pierce gained the ball back with ease, and they're controlling the possession game right now.
Absolutely, and then this is where Bentley's got to get some composure, find some feet, and not just clear it out randomly. They've got to try and find some feet as they get out of their own defensive third.
Lorea Calvo into the box. It's off Hammond. He was looking for Danny Almeida.
That could have gone anywhere. That could have been dangerous. I think Cam Hall was ready though. He was looking for it.
Miguel D'Amico comes in for the first time today for Franklin Pierce, the sophomore defender from Brazil.
Last time was a back post ball. We'll see what they're going to do this time.
Second corner kick for Franklin Pierce.
He's up again. Number 3's up in the box here. Oh, they play it a little bit short.
Ball sent into the box. Osendorp again nearby. But this time, Feeker heads it over the net.
That was one up right off the training ground. Absolutely. Play it up, play it back into the near post, and he's their target. He's a big defender, obviously very, very good in the air. And they're looking for him on those set pieces.
Avendano back in for Franklin Pierce. And Guillermo Rios takes a seat.
Nice one, chicken leg.
Out of bounds, Franklin Pierce throwing at midfield. Ravens looking for an insurance goal. They lead 2-1 with 23 minutes remaining.
Bentley needs to get some possession going here. They have not had a strong string of possession here for the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Ever since that goal by Jesse Osendorp, Ravens have had full control. What's interesting, Tony, for the Ravens, Avendano and Rios have been kind of not really active in this match. It's really been the other guys. Here's a chance for the Ravens. They score! Look at them storm the field. João Araujo gives the Ravens an insurance goal with 22:09 remaining in the match.
Defender was looking for a call in the box, but he wasn't going to get it. It was a great finish. Just drove it to the back post.
Some miscommunication by the Falcons. And the Ravens, they will make you pay.
Oh, yeah,
and going back to my point, Guillermo Avendano and Guillermo Rios, they haven't done a lot in this match. They're getting some passes into the box, but the two forwards have not scored in this match. It's been the other guys on this Ravens roster. Borja Velasquez, Jesse Osendorp, and now João Araujo.
Yeah, that was a really good finish, but that ball just broke loose and he was all over it. So Bentley's got their work cut out for him now. See what they can do here in the next 10 minutes. So they can get some possession, create some opportunities.
All three Raven players, their first goal of the postseason.
It's an opportune time to do that.
Drahos sends into the box, just out of the reach of Spitznagel. Feker trying to get it over. Mullenhauer has it, and a block by Spitznagel. Franklin Pierce throw-in. In championship matches, we always talk about unsung heroes. You could say Jesse Osendorp is your unsung hero.
Right now, he's been fantastic. Both on the obviously attacking side with the goal, but on defensively, he's been winning everything in the air.
Almeida heads it forward. Hammond gets over to McKinnon. With 21 minutes remaining in the NE10 championship, if you're Bentley, Tony, you have to get something going. You have not gone to the offensive zone in the last 10, 15 minutes.
Nothing sustained down there at all, and that's where the problem's been. They haven't been able to keep the ball and create any opportunities. Something tells me they're not done yet, though.
Hammond finds Drahos, and no one near the box. It's cleared by who else? Osendorp, who got the second goal for Franklin Pierce. Heichel, and it's off the foot of Lorenzo. Pollard collides. Play continues. Lorenzo. That's Ozuna still to get up. Here's a chance for Avendano. It's off the goalpost. Wow. Mullenhauer looking for a penalty call. It goes out of bounds. It's a Franklin Pierce throw-in. And the Franklin Pierce Ravens over the last 15 minutes have created havoc for Bentley.
That was really close. I mean, it just hit the outside of the post. Great little touch. Some really good speed getting in behind the defender on that play.
Guillermo Avendano, 3 goals in the postseason, trying to get his 4th. Martin looking for a cross. It's off Pollard. And a corner kick for the Ravens.
And Pierce is going to be really happy just to slow this down right here. Not going to be rushing to do anything.
Under 20 minutes remaining. And Franklin Pierce has an opportunity to take a 3-goal lead. Araujo, high ball into the box. It's headed over the net by Martin. Going into the intermission, the match was tied at 1. And Jesse Osendorp gave the Ravens the lead again. And then João Araujo gives them insurance. For Franklin Pierce, everything has been built up to this moment. From what happened in September when they came here, losing 2-0, they have taken over this match.
Yes, they have. And it's just been a lack of possession on Bentley's part. And I think a lack of composure a little bit. They're getting a little bit frustrated, and they need to keep the ball.
Valoria has it. Gets by a Raven defender. Sends into the box. Drahos looking for space. It's loose, and it's cleared away by Ozuna. McKinnon launches, didn't get enough on it, and it's off target.
He wants that one back. That was a great opportunity. Just one little bounce just kept it away from getting a clean shot on goal.
And he had some room to maybe step in and settle the ball down.
Yep, I think again comes back. We just talked about composure. I think there's you're feeling the pressure of being down 2 goals, and you've got to try to slow the game down, get some composure, make better decisions.
Franklin Pierce trying to hold on and pick up their second win in program history against Bentley in the NE10 championship. These two teams faced off 15 years ago in Ringe, New Hampshire. Sean Taylor was the hero for the Ravens. They end up winning 1-0. Almeida working on Hammond. Hammond gets it back to Hall, and he clears it out of harm's way. Lorenzo settles it. Valoria knocks him down.
Nope. Yeah, that was a good non-call right there. Or did he call it? Oh, he did. Okay, I thought he was going to let it go. I thought it would have been a good non-call.
No card, but if the ref gave Valoria a yellow card, that would have been his second.
That wasn't a cardable offense either. I actually thought it should have been a no call.
Martin sends it high in the air, head away by McKinnon. And Feeker settles it to Lorea Calvo. Feeker gets it back. Couldn't connect with Arojo. Ravens again still have it, and they work it back to their defense. Osendorp finds Martin, and Martin chips it forward.
It's a great ball. Oh, unlucky. So Pierce is going to do everything they can to keep the ball. They're going to keep it moving. They're going to keep possession. They're going to look for their opportunities, but they're going to do everything they can to keep the ball away from Bentley.
Drahos sends it forward. And the Falcons can't settle it down. Higgins. And the Ravens clear again. And for Franklin Pierce, a 2-goal lead. It will feel like an eternity, these final 15 and a half minutes.
Oh, yeah. You see, Bentley's really gone to a back three. They're pushing some numbers forward, which they have to do. But that also can leave them exposed in the back to Pierce's counterattack.
Ozuna clears it. Hall way out of his net. Boots it high in the air. Valoria trying to settle it. Martin gets by him and sends it forward. Avendano working on Pollard. Avendano knocks down Pollard, chips it forward, gets past Hammond. Avendano looking for a cross, gets by Hammond, he shoots, punched away by Hall. And Mullenhauer sends it out of bounds. Another corner coming up for Franklin Pierce. Talk about Avendano.
He was a problem right there, boy. He just kept working hard, and I think the defender was looking for a foul, didn't get it and shouldn't have gotten it, and he created a great opportunity. Really good save by the goalkeeper.
João Arojo, the corner kick for Franklin Pierce. James Mitchell waiting to come on. Arojo, high kick into the box. Lorea Calvo settles it and can't keep it in play. Throw in for Bentley. That could have been near disaster for the Falcons if Hall did not make that save. Avendano got past two Falcon defenders, made two moves on Win Hammond.
Yeah, that was a great little move. And for the way the keeper parried that ball away, there was a Pierce attacker right on the doorstep. Had he left that rebound close, it would have been tapped in for a goal. So he did a great job of punching it away.
Final 14 minutes between Bentley and Franklin Pierce.
Yeah, Bentley's got to get their composure here. He just grabbed a Pierce player and threw him down, and just looking for a call going the other way, but that wasn't going to happen.
Talk about a 360 turnaround. The first 5-6 minutes, it was all Bentley, and then ever since Jesse Osendorp gave the Ravens the lead again, it's been all Franklin Pierce.
Yep, it definitely has.
Ball sent into the box, looking for Martin. It's settled by Arojo and then knocked out of bounds by the Falcons. And with that being said, Tony, with the Ravens taking over, they've been in this position before. This coaching staff won 2 years ago. A lot of new faces on this roster, but you have some guys like Joaquin Lorea Calvo still on the team. David Scoraduma, they've been in these situations before.
That experience plays into this a lot. Let's see what they do here with the corner. Oh.
No one in the vicinity of where the ball was kicked. This season for Franklin Pierce, it's been about growth. Losing in the NE10 semifinals on the road against New Haven. And they are 13 minutes away from their 4th NE10 championship in 5 years.
Bentley's got to make something out of this throw in here. What are they going to have? Let's see what they can create.
Pollard wide open at the top of the box.
Yep. Got a lot of numbers in the box. Long throw.
McKinnon sends it there off the head of Mollenhauer, and it's blocked. It's Almeida. McKinnon has it, launches into the box over the head of Hammond. He keeps it in play. Valoria lost the ball, taken away by Mitchell. Avendano in a battle with Govin. He drags him down, and some pushing and shoving after the whistle. And now the clock stops. A free kick for Bentley. The foul going against Avendano.
Referee's having a little discussion here to calm them down. Emotions running high. I mean, they're down 2 goals, a little more than 10 minutes to play, and they're feeling the frustration.
Coming into this match, Franklin Pierce, head coach Travis Brent said that they haven't played, he felt that they haven't played their best soccer. The second half, that could have been their best all season long.
Yeah, they've been dominant. Other than the first 5 to 7 minutes of the second half, it's been all Franklin Pierce.
Hey, Dad, my grandma's got bigger legs than you.
Cam Hall sent the ball near the box. Heichel heads it, and it's off the foot of Martin. Avendano settles it. Ozuna clears it out of bounds. Bentley, you have to hurry. Approaching the final 11 minutes.
Bentley's really starting to try and push the numbers forward. They've got to be careful they're not susceptible to a counter.
Larea Calvo sends it long. D'Amico couldn't get to it. Higgins trying to settle it. Great block by D'Amico. Hammond can't clear. Ozuna trying to get it to Avendano. Higgins steps in front of the pass. Physicality has ramped up. Ozuna. Avendano working on Hammond. Looking for a cross. Hammond gets knocked down.
Yep, well done. Well, really good defending right there. Really good defending. He's a handful, I'll tell you. He really is.
12 goals this year, most in the NE10. 3 goals in this postseason. He had 2 in the NE10 semifinals against Southern New Hampshire. Speaking of Franklin Pierce going on the road, head coach Travis Brent said, "We created the schedule this year to have more road games, to be getting comfortable with playing in road environments." 5 of their first 6 matches were on the road.
Wow, and that's hard in this conference or at this level. Road games are tough. If you can be successful on the road and own your home turf, pretty good recipe.
Substitutions for Franklin Pierce. Hammond throws it in off the head of Higgins. It's cleared by DJ Tucker. Tucker, another player from that 2022 NE10 championship squad. Velasquez collides with Govin. Feeker gets the ball past the center circle. Final 10 minutes of the NE10 championship between Bentley and Franklin Pierce. Ravens have a 3-1 lead, trying to hold on and pick up their 4th title in 5 years. Clock stops, 9:12 remaining.
Okay, let's see if Bentley can create some havoc in the box here with the ball. He's going to have to loft one in the box, get a knockdown, see if he can get a rebound here. Oh, goalkeeper's coming up to take it.
He just kicked the ball a few minutes ago on a free kick. Free kick at the center circle. Hall sends the ball into the box. Mollenhauer heads it. Santos, Draho shoots, and it's stopped by scorer Dumov. Holding the line. Ball got behind him, got a glove on it.
Really, really good save. Great opportunity. He took it well, created just that little bit of space.
David scorer Dumov, his second save, and that could be something that Ravens are going to look back on.
That was big. Well, if that gone in, we had game on. No question.
And Draho's had some space, had a goal in the NE10 semifinals. And speaking of scorer Dumov, what a ride it has been for him. Did not play last year. Named the starter this year over Carl Vernet. Only came in 2023 in the NE10 championship for PKs, had a save, and he is 8 minutes away from getting his second NE10 championship.
Yeah, he's done very well today, and that last save was huge. And he hasn't had a lot to do, but when he's had things to do, he's done very well. And the goal Bentley scored, he had no chance on.
Over the last few years, the Ravens have been built on defense. That 2022 team that had 92 goals, their defense only conceded 8 goals. En route to their first national championship since 2007. The road wasn't easy for the Ravens. They had to beat the defending NE10 champs in the semifinals on the road in Manchester, New Hampshire against Southern New Hampshire. They won 3-2 to get here today. Mitchell finds Rios. Rios over to Tucker. Tucker into the box for Avendano. Kick save, Hall.
Wow.
Mitchell has it. And a great sliding stop by the captain Heichel. But Avendano, oh so close from his 4th goal of the postseason. Tucker sends it back into the attacking zone. Under 7 to play.
Was it Heichel or was that Hall that made the save on that?
Hall.
It was the Hall. Okay, he got a foot out there. That was fantastic. Because, I mean, if that ball goes in, it's game over.
Valoria. Falcons have to push. And it's blocked by Martin. Avendano. Working on Mollenhauer, the NE10 Defensive Player of the Year. Avendano shoots. Hall, the stop.
He didn't get what he wanted on that ball.
Mollenhauer closed him off.
Oh, unlucky. Yeah, if he got that ball played right down the line there, that could have been a really good break for Bentley.
.6:11 to go. The Ravens, their motto over the last few years, Tony, has been game by game, step by step. Teams that win big matches, they know what the approach is like. There was no fear when Bentley tied it. Here's a chance. Avendano shoots! He scores! Guillermo Avendano, his 4th goal of the postseason. Ravens lead 4-1 with 5:54 remaining.
Yeah, that was a really well-worked goal and just a simple tap and put the ball right back where it came from.
3 second-half goals for the Ravens in the NE10 championship. You talk about getting knocked down after Bentley tied it. It's been all Franklin Pierce in the second half.
Yep, they sustained that pressure that Bentley brought out with the energy at the beginning of the second half. Bentley couldn't do anything with it, and it's been all Franklin Pierce. The Pierce fans are up and talking away, and some of the Bentley fans are starting to head for the exits.
A lot of question marks heading into the season. about Franklin Pierce? Do they still have the talent? A new goalkeeper. Losing last year in the NE10 semifinals to New Haven. They are still alive, and they are 6 minutes away from their 4th title in 5 years.
They're going to be a problem moving forward for a lot of teams. They have so many different attacking weapons, and in the back, they've been super solid today. They really have. Haven't given Bentley much of an opportunity to create much of anything.
The future is bright. They have Shapan Feker for 3 more seasons and Guillermo Rios for 3 more.
Yeah, Feker's good. He's fun to watch. Very technical, good-sized player, great athleticism. You know, that's the trick in the college game is you've got to find those players, develop those players, and every once in a while you get a freshman like Feker who's just is a phenomenal player.
Drahos couldn't handle it, and the Ravens clear again.
And anywhere will do right now for the Ravens.
Yo, 90% acceptance rate?
They're totally fine with that.
Coach Brent said the team is hungry to win. He also said he likes to coach in these type of matches, and you've been in big moments before with St. A's, and the women play tomorrow to get an NE10 championship.
That's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun. St. A's had a really good year this year on the women's side, and Pierce, I think, is just finding their stride. So that's going to be a really interesting matchup. I think they tied 2-2 at Manchester earlier this year.
They did. It's the first championship appearance for St. A's since 1991.
Yep. Unfortunately, we never got there when I was there. We had some great teams and had some really good wins. We were not able to get there, so those ladies need to enjoy that moment.
And they're playing the defending champs, Franklin Pierce.
So they get a free kick opportunity here. Let's see what Bentley can do with it. I think it might be a little too late if they get something, but they get one in the back of the net, you never know.
Well, you look back at so many things that have happened in this match, but you have to talk about that save by David Skorduma. If that goes in, that's Strahos's second goal of the postseason, but also makes it a 1-goal match.
Huge difference. And looking back, absolutely, that was huge.
Heichel chips into the box, the header! And the Falcons score, but it's offside. Offside is the call. No goal. And it stays a 3-goal lead for Franklin Pierce.
Pierce's back line did a really nice job of holding the line and getting Bentley to run in behind them in an offside position when the ball was kicked. I think you might have had 3 Bentley guys offsides on that one. But you can't blame them. They're pushing forward. They're trying to get that goal, see if they can make something happen.
For Bentley, what a season it has been.
Oh, fantastic.
Getting the 1 seed, winning the NE10 regular season championship for the first time since 1995, winning at home against Franklin Pierce and Southern New Hampshire, the last 2 NE10 defending champs.
And, I can't see why they wouldn't be in the NCAA tournament. The season they've had, this will only be, their second loss this year?
Second loss.
Yeah, 11-1-4 overall, 7-0-2 in the NE10 up until today.
Only undefeated team in NE10 play coming into this championship match.
So they've got an opportunity a second season and see what they can do with it. I mean, they've got some really good players, very, very well coached. And as hard as this is going to be for them, they'll learn from this.
Their last loss came on September 13th against Holy Family.
Could be a problem.
Martin gets out of harm's way, but it stays in, gets a Falcon bounce.
Get a corner out of it. Gonna have to hustle here, but
you have to give a lot of credit to the Ravens coaching staff. Hammond couldn't get to it, and it's cleared by DJ Tucker. The defense has really stepped up in the second half for Franklin Pierce.
Absolutely. I think one of the reasons they've been so successful in the second half is won everything in the air in the second half.
This coaching staff of Franklin Pierce was named the NCAA Division II National Coaching Staff of the Year in 2023. Heichel over to McKinnon. Final 90 seconds of the NE10 championship. Ball goes over everyone.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. Go back to your shitty ass school.
And the Ravens, they can taste it.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Crowd's getting a little boisterous there.
Good job, bye.
Approaching the final minute between Franklin Pierce and Bentley and the Ravens. These two teams faced off 15 years ago with the Ravens winning in Ringe, New Hampshire 1-0 thanks to Sean Taylor. And Bentley winning the regular season title, going to come up just short in the championship match. Heichel a chance, it's over the net.
Good take. I mean, Bentley's got nothing to hang their head about. They've played really, really well. Franklin Pierce just had too much on the offensive side for him today. They created more chances, and they were able to finish them.
Clock continues to run. Even though David Skorodumov only made 2 saves in this match, that second save was big, and it could have been disaster for the Ravens. Final 10 seconds in Waltham, Massachusetts. The Franklin Pierce Ravens, the team of the decade. They win their 4th title in 5 years.
Quite the performance by the Ravens. Did a really, really good job. Created the opportunities when they needed to, defended when they needed to, absorbed the pressure in the beginning of the second half that Bentley came out with after that late goal, and just took the game over.
3 goals in the second half. 4 goals overall, 4 different goal scorers. As they go on to celebrate with their keeper, David Skorodumov. He is one of few players on this roster that has just picked up their 2nd title in 3 years.
And 3 of the goal scorers for Pierce today were their first goals of the season.
Yeah.
Which is, talk about
Jesse Osendorp, João Araujo, and Borja Velasquez, who started the scoring in this match.
Yep. And that's what you're looking for. I mean, they got some stars who created a lot of problems for them, but the 2 Guillermos up front were not as evident in the attack as the other players, but they did a really nice job. And Bentley's, again, got to hold their heads high. They played well. They got the NCAA tournament coming up and an opportunity to regrow and to get back together and grow from this loss.
Bentley, a team that's going to likely be in the NCAA tournament. The selection show is coming up in a few days. The NCAA tournament will begin on Friday, November 21st. And Franklin Pierce losing in the NE10 semifinals last year on the road to New Haven. They win 2 road matches this year en route to their 4th title in 5 years.
And that's not an easy feat. Playing on the road in this conference, I will tell you, is hard.
Their 7th title in program history. As they go on to celebrate with the fans that traveled to Waltham this afternoon.
Smile on the goalkeeper's face says it all for Pierce. He's one happy guy.
A guy that did not play last year, only came in 2023 for the NE10 championship in PKs, made a save. The Ravens won 6-5 over Southern New Hampshire in Ringe, New Hampshire. And today as a starter, he gets his 2nd NE10 championship. DJ Tucker, Joaquin Larrea Calvo, 2 other guys that were part of that 2023 squad. Diego Montoya was injured. He was a starting goalkeeper in 2023, now a coach on this coaching staff.
They should be proud of their effort. Ravens did a really good job today. They just they kept with the game, kept playing, kept working, kept creating opportunities, and boy, they finished them.
Their experience showed in the second half.
Absolutely, yeah. Experience, and that comes from the confidence the coaching staff gives them, and the experience that they've gained over the years, and they definitely brought that onto the players, and they should be proud of themselves. It was a great effort. And again, like I said, Bentley's got nothing to hang their head about. They played well. Pierce's day today. That simple.
Head coach Travis Brent said he felt throughout the season the team had confidence, that there was always confidence. But he also said you can also fake it. But there was belief throughout the season that they could be the best. And even when Bentley tied it, they found a way to stay with it.
Absolutely, and I think they knew. I'll bet you the talk at halftime, and I wasn't there privy to listen to it, but I'll guarantee you coaches were saying, hey, Bentley's going to come out hard. They've got the momentum. You need to make sure that we withstand that, keep our composure, and take our chances, and that's exactly what they did.
We are going to stay here on Flow College for the championship celebration. Then we're going to have Travis Brent and possibly a player come up for an interview. But Franklin Pierce winning on the road as they get their championship shirts.
Presenting the awards today is Julie Rupert, Commissioner of the NE10 Conference. Today, we will begin with the Elite 24 Award. The NE10's Elite 24 Award honors the student athlete with the highest cumulative GPA participating at the final site of each of the NE10's 24.
You know what's funny, Tony? Yesterday, when I spoke to head coach Travis Brent, he wouldn't reveal to me the keys to victory.
Wouldn't reveal it to me. Didn't want to give up any secrets, huh?
Didn't want to give secrets.
Recognize this excellence today with the announcements of Zach Spitznagel.
And all the talk about this Ravens team this year was offense. But he said you can't downplay defense, and defense was a story in the second half.
Absolutely. Yep, their back line was really rock solid in the second half. I don't think they allowed Bentley, other than that one save, that was it. They really didn't create a lot of opportunities. And you got to give Franklin's defense, Pierce's defense, some credit for that.
We will see who will get the NE10 Championship MVP. Your picks?
Man, that's a tough one. You know what? I'd have to go with Jesse Ovendorf.
I think a key header on the first corner kick of the match for Franklin Pierce.
Yep, and he was just a beast in the back, winning everything in the air. He was really, really good.
Antonio Santos from Bentley University.
That's a tough one though, because this was a team win. This was not like one player that stood out to make the difference here. That was a really solid team win.
Cam Hall and Antonio Santos making the all-championship team.
Martin from Franklin Pierce University.
For Franklin Pierce, Yulin Martin. Didn't show up on the stat sheet, Tony, but had some key blocks.
Yes.
And Guillermo Avendano from Franklin Pierce University.
Guillermo Avendano got the fourth goal for the Ravens. That pretty much sealed it.
He was a problem in the second half. His attacking ability, he caused a lot of problems and asked a lot of questions at the back line of Bentley.
United States Marine Corps members are driven by an innate desire.
Here's a message from the NE10. The Northeast 10 is proud to partner this year with the United States Marine Corps. Marines represent the face of our nation because just like student athletes in our conference, they come from all parts of it, contributing different backgrounds and walks of life into the fight that defends America's way of life. Driven by an innate desire to answer our nation's call, an unwavering commitment to emerge victorious, and a collective purpose that defines our unbreakable bond, Marines win the battles in front of them. To learn more about the Marine Corps or becoming a Marine, visit marines.com. That is marines.com.
NE10 Championship Most Outstanding Player from Franklin Pierce University, Guillermo Avendano.
And the most outstanding player, who else? Guillermo Avendano, 4 goals in this postseason, getting the 4th goal of this match.
He's a creative player. He gets that ball in his feet. He causes problems for the other side.
For this year's championship.
The senior from Spain.
We will now recognize the 2025
NE10 All-Conference second team last year. NE10 All-Conference first team this year.
Will the team captains please come forward to accept your
And the Falcons getting the NE10 runner-up trophy. But you have to give them a lot of credit.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely bittersweet with the season they had. They also understand that they've got potentially another season coming up. I'd be surprised if they were snubbed from the tournament. I would think they'd be in.
And now the 2025
And that'll be some fuel for
men's soccer champions.
fire for those
the
guys.
Franklin Pierce University Ravens.
Especially if this team, two teams, face off again in the tournament.
And they very well could.
As Franklin Pierce collects another NE10 championship trophy. And they celebrate at midfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support of the NE10 men's soccer.
They are no strangers to NE10 championships in this decade.
Nope, absolutely not.
Their fourth title in 5 years. 2 saves for David Skor-Dumov. 6 for Cam Hall. But to do it on the road is impressive. After your first 3 in this decade were on your home field. But not just to go on the road, to do it against the #1 team in the NE10.
Yep, absolutely. And no disrespect to Bentley, it was pretty convincing in the second half. They really, once they got that second goal, it was going to be hard for Bentley to come back because they just weren't creating the opportunities, and Pierce was controlling possession and was so organized in the back, they just weren't going to allow Bentley very many opportunities. And when they did, the goalkeepers for Pierce stood strong and kept them out of the net.
And with the Ravens winning the 2025 NE10 championship, they have punched their ticket to the NCAA tournaments. A lot of fans and students made the trip to Waltham.
It's a great turnout. I mean, I'm looking up and down the stands today. It was full from end to end, which is fantastic to see.
We're going to step aside here on Flow College. Rich Rosa and Tony Wallace. We're going to hear from head coach Travis Brent and possibly a player coming up.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Congratulations, Tony. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
That was a good game. It caused some problems for them.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything, Kyle? Check, 1, 2. Okay. There's not a lot of, so I'm going to have to move it maybe a little bit. Tony. Rich Rosa alongside the NE10 champion, outstanding player of the year, Guillermo Avendano. Guillermo, what a performance. 4-1 win over Bentley. The talk last season and heading into this year is Franklin Pierce, is the dynasty over? And you guys, 3 second-half goals. How does it feel to win?
No, it's so nice. Thank you. First, thank you for the congratulations, and yeah, it's amazing, this feeling. These guys deserve it the whole season. We woke up from really bad moments, and now we are here. I think we deserve it. These guys deserve it, everything.
4 goals in the postseason. You had 2 against Southern New Hampshire. You had to go on the road to beat them. They won it last year, and then getting the final goal today to win it. Just what is going through your mind just with this team? This was a team effort. You had 4 different goal scorers, but for you leading the charge this season, the most goals in the NE10, just talk to me about just what it took to losing against this team earlier in the year and now getting your revenge and winning.
Yeah, I have no words, to be honest. We have the momentum in the best part of the season. We finished the regular season really well. We started amazing the postseason, and now we just have to celebrate and focus on next game.
Congratulations once again, Guillermo, and good luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you.
Congrats again, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Rich Rosa alongside Franklin Pierce head coach Travis Brent. Coach, what a performance. Losing in the regular season here 2-0 on September 10th. The talk this year and throughout the rest of the matches was to get back here and to get revenge and to win. And today, you guys did it in the NE10 championship, winning your 2nd title as head coach in 3 years. How does that feel?
Feels great. I will say we weren't necessarily looking for revenge. We were looking to embrace the challenge of seeing if we could win. And the boys stepped up. They played very well.
What adjustments did you make in the second half?
A couple technical things. I don't want to really go into detail about them. Another thing we asked for was just a little bit more commitment in our duels and playing in the second half, and we did that much, much, much better in the second half.
All the talk heading into this season was, is the dynasty over? Franklin Pierce losing last year in the NE10 semifinals to New Haven. You had to win 2 road matches. What you talked about yesterday with me, that you made the schedule with more road matches for a reason, and today you win in a hostile environment.
Absolutely. I think we have to be ready for any type of situation. Playing on the road is obviously difficult, especially at a place like Bentley or Southern New Hampshire. So we had to make sure that our guys had the experience to do so, and it obviously showed today.
Obviously, I know that this championship win today is very special on a personal level. It is your daughter's first birthday. How does it feel to win it for your family?
Amazing. I mean, now we have to win every year, right?
Congratulations, Coach, once again, and good luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you, Rich.
And this has been our coverage of the NE10 championship at Bentley Soccer Field. Franklin Pierce wins 4-1. For our producers and our camera crew, Rich Rosa saying so long. This has been a presentation of the NE10 championship on Flow College.